Jerry Jeudy, I'm tired of you. I gotta keep it real. I'm tired of you, bro. Like, bro, I'm real tired of you dropping passes. You had a touchdown in your chest and hands, and you let a corner, Jalen Johnson, snatch it away from you for an interception. And in the post game, afterwards in the media scrum in the locker room, you got an attitude like somebody did something to you. Like you ain't been stinking it up. I'm so tired of Jerry Jeudy. We got to get into what he did in the aftermath of the Chicago Bears blowout. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Share the channel. Hit that bell notification to hype the video. I'm sick of Jerry Jeudy. If you sick of Jerry Jeudy too, comment, I'm sick of Jerry Jeudy too. Like the video, man. I can't believe. Let me be clear before we even get into what he said. This is Jerry Jeudy, right, y'all?
Is not able to squeeze it in. You can see it drop.
Ball in your hands and chest, and you lost it. This Jerry Jeudy, right? Look at that. The ball is in your hands and chest, and you lost it. That's Jerry Jeudy, right, y'all?
Able to squeeze it in. You can see it drop right there into the hands of Jalen Johnson.
Okay, that's Jerry Jeudy, so we're all clear. My eyes wasn't deceiving me. I know who's who. That was Jerry Jeudy. Now let's get into what he had to say in the post game. This dude got an attitude like he balled out and everybody letting him down. Like, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, bro, you be making it hard. You make it hard to root for you, man.
After today with catching the ball?
No, it was cold, but gotta play through it.
Was that sort of a case of you're trying to come down with the ball, stay in bounds, and you kind of
he made a good play. Yeah.
He made a good play. No, you didn't make the play. The ball was in your hands. You got this old passive attitude. Like, oh, yeah, whatever, man. He made a good play. What are you talking about? You supposed to be like, yeah, that's on me. I got to come down with that. He trusted me to throw me that ball. I got to come down with that. That's what you're supposed to say.
A case of you're trying to come down with the ball, stay in bounds, and you kind of
he made a good play. Yeah.
Overall, what do you think was the issue with the offense today?
I don't know. We just couldn't have a consistent drive going. It just wasn't consistent enough. They did a good job and then whatever we had going on. I don't know. Really, we gotta watch the film and see what really happened.
Do you think all the injuries up front and guys being in and out and key guys?
What you mean you don't know what happened? You was out there. You don't know what happened. What, you punch drunk in the locker room? What's going on, bro?
Out today, played a factor.
Of course, but we need the people that step up. So of course it's kind of hard when you don't got your starters out there and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you need the backup guys to step up.
It's much harder when you don't got your guys. So he just threw the whole offensive line under the bus. He said, man, we got a bunch of backups at the line, a bunch of bums at the line, man. It's hard. He don't got no media training.
I know you said he made a good play, but is that a ball that you expect to win?
Yeah. No. I think Shadur do a good pass. It was a good football play overall by him.
Shadur threw a good pass. That was just a good football play. Why didn't you make a good football play?
But that's something I expect to come down with. Yeah.
What did you think of Shedur's performance just overall and some of the progress that maybe he made with you guys on offense?
There's something that we need to fix up, as an offense as a whole. It's hard to tell coming out of the game. It may feel better than what it looked like, so we got to watch the film and see what we need to do better at.
A play like that, the miscatch, do you beat yourself up over something like that, or are you able to just kind of move on very quickly?
I move on pretty quickly. I mean, it's part of the game of football. There's some plays that's going to happen like that, and sometimes you're going to make it. You can't let one play define your character, define who I am as a football player. That one play out of 102 plays, that was no problem. So, I just keep pushing, keep playing, let the pass be the pass.
I guess on a larger scale, the drops, the injuries, just the offense obviously struggles this year. Just how collectively as a group do you guys kind of put those mistakes behind you and kind of keep trying to move forward?
After Monday or Tuesday, after you watch the game, watch the film, see what we need to do, see what we need to do better, and then put it behind us there. We got a 24-hour rule. Once we watch the film, it's over with. We can't do nothing in the past. We just gotta execute and do better in the future.
Thanks, Shadur.
All right, so that was Jerry Jeudy and what he had to say in the post game, man. I just wish he was a little more on himself. Like, bro, the ball was in your hands and on your chest. You got to come down with that, bro. But then you'll complain when he don't make those 50-50 throws to you. You got to come down with those. Like, let's listen to what Skip Bayless had to say. Is he wants Cleveland, he wants Shadur Sanders out of Cleveland. He feel like it's a bunch of sabotage going on. He feel like they're going to ruin him. And I agree with a lot of things he had to say, man. Let's take a listen to what Skip had to say.
I'm not making excuses for what I just watched from Shedeur Sanders as he and his Browns lost 31-3 at Chicago. I'm not surprised by that. I'm just spitting facts that I first guessed, that I used on Friday's Arena Gridiron ahead of this game. Fact, Pro Football Focus ranks Shedeur's receiving core 32nd and dead last in the National Football League. And today he didn't even have Njoku, his most decorated and trustable and experienced receiver. Fact, Pro Football Focus ranks Cleveland's pass protection 32nd and dead last in the National Football League. And today, Shedeur did not have his starting center, his starting right guard, or his starting right tackle. Fact, Chicago went into this game running away with turnover differential in the National Football League. They went in plus 17, second on the list so far this season. Going into today were the Houston Texans at plus 12. The Bears were 5 clear of second place in turnover differential because they led the National Football League in interceptions with 18. They now have 21. They picked off Shedeur 3 times. I give you that. But I will detail the whys behind those 3. Let's start from the start. Shedeur's first possession, it was just like last week against Tennessee at Cleveland when the return on the opening kickoff was to the 15. All of a sudden, it's first and 10 from the 15 on your first possession. Remember, he's just a rookie as a midseason starter for a bad football team.
Mm-hmm.
Today, his first possession started at the half-yard line. 1/2 yard line after a punt by the Bears was downed at the 1. Stefanski challenged it. I thought it starts out the game offensive for the Browns. Quickly fall behind. And by the way, another fact for you. Last week at Cleveland, in a shock to me, the Browns defense, which came into this game this week.
Defense was terrible the last 2 weeks.
Sexual allegation that eventually drops and tips the ball, gets fingertips on the ball, tips it to himself for an interception deep in Browns territory. Way to go. Great job. That's who they are. That's what they do to everybody. Fact. Mm-hmm. Second interception drove me crazy.
Let's get to the Jerry Jeudy pick.
Made me want to vomit on my carpet. Shedeur threw a beautiful ball again into the wind to Jerry Jeudy, his quote-unquote number 1 wide receiver, the guy who got in Shedeur's face recently in the home game, jumped all over him on the sideline, went viral, because Shedeur hadn't gotten the ball to him on a deep over. Shedeur throws a rocket into the wind and hits Jerry Jeudy for a touchdown right there. Right here, touchdown. It would have been the throw of the game for either quarterback, and the other quarterback's really good. His name is Caleb Williams, and he's got the Bears rolling. I believe the Bears are about to beat the Packers next Sunday at Chicago. That's just me. But Caleb is playing at a very high level under Ben Johnson. Wouldn't it be interesting to see what would happen if Ben Johnson were coaching Shedeur Sanders? Ball hits Jerry Jeudy right here. The same Jerry Jeudy who got up in Shedeur's face on the sideline. Right there. Bounces off his pads, And Jalen Johnson, who's really, really good, is right there. He's all over him. It's great coverage, but it was a better throw. Whoops. Right to Jalen Johnson, who just keeps running through the end zone with an interception. Jalen Johnson made the Pro Bowl.
That was nasty, man. Jeudy got to come down with that, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Shadur might have to go somewhere. I don't know, bro. Cleveland is just a train wreck. It's a clown show, man. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about what Jeudy had to say. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel.